everyone. We warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I am your host, Vatika Singh. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates the people who went extraordinary to effectuate their aspirations and ideas. In this series, we emphasize not only on the struggles and achievements of the people, but also on the social contributions they made to their native land, India. Before introducing you all to our one such achiever, let's take a look at the small AV.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Arun Mathews, founder of Balanced Psychology Counseling, is a well known psychologist based in Bangalore. He is also a mentor to budding psychologists worldwide. He also did his MBA from St. Joseph's College, Bangalore, and he is currently upgrading his skills at Banjara Academy. Having recently won the Indian Achievers Award for Excellence in Psychology, Counseling, and Mentoring, let's find out more about him. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, Matika. How are you? I'm doing great.
I'm doing fine as well, sir. So, before entering into the questions, I'm really keen to know that what inspired you to pursue this particular field as your career.
Okay, Vatika. Vatika, I was a HR professional. I did my MBA in HR. And at that time, I was heading HR for a few organizations. And then I noticed that a lot of people used to come to me and speak to me, and they were pretty comfortable in sharing even the most personal problems. So I felt that somewhere I connected with people, and then, well, that's when I decided to take up psychology counseling. So took up psychology counseling a few years back, and I haven't looked back ever since.
Right, sir. So, moving ahead, tell us in detail about the product and services with which you cater to your clients.
Yes, Vatika, as you know, I do psychology counseling. My company is called Balance Psychology Counseling, and I do private counseling to my clients. So basically, I look at all kind of clients for the past few years, right from anxiety to depression to children and teens who come in for therapy. And our company basically is therapy. We focus on therapy. And another aspect I do look into is mentorship, which I personally take care. And these are the two things we actually look into. And children is something which we have been concentrating on because, as you know, the parents are very worried about the youth. So a lot of children and teenagers also come in for counseling.
Right. So, moving ahead, sir, we know for a fact that starting anything has never been easy for any one of us. So, what all were the challenging predicaments that you had to go through initially in your journey and specifically in this industry?
Yes, Vatika, I agree because since I was from a HR background, even though I was counseling for a few years back, I realized that a formal degree, a certification is necessary for me to polish my skills. So I did my certification from NHCA Singapore for a year. And after that, I joined an institute called Banjara Institute, again to sharpen my skills in counseling. So I guess it's just an ongoing process where we continue to learn and grow. I wouldn't say that's stopped because I still learn. So I think the greatest challenge is to update ourselves continuously and also to make sure that when we give therapy to clients, we make sure that the diagnosis is done in a proper way. And as you know, each client is different in therapy. So the challenge again is to make sure that we sincerely give them the right kind of support and identifying that and making sure that we use the correct assessments is equally important. So I guess these are the challenges which I faced.
Right. So, since we all have certain plans for a future, what are your future plans with respect to your current role and your future objectives?
Yes, Ratika, I like to still do counseling, therapy counseling on my own. I also like to be somewhere involved with children as well in counseling because I think I really connect with them a lot, children and teens. And also, as I said, mentioned about mentorship, I think a lot of counselors, budding counselors, I must say, are lost because they just finish a counseling course and then they just go on to get other certifications as well. So that's where a mentorship program was launched by me some time back, and this program caters to all those budding psychologists who want to make a mark and they don't know where to start off. For example, having an online presence and what is the best attitude to have. So skills, of course, they learn in the course, but there is much beyond that. So I learned some of the things what I learned in the hard way, but then I like to help out young psychologists to come up. Yeah.
Right. So there's this one question I was very keen on asking, and that is, tell us about your famous mentorship plan.
Yes. So mentorship plan is it's a very simple plan. We have a 1 month plan. We have a 3 month plan. So at a very nominal rate, a person who's just finished any certification in psychology, they don't need to have an MA in psychology or anything. As long as they get guidance, I think they can go a long way. Even when I did my certification, I was a little hesitant to start off. Should I start off on my own? Should I do it online? Should I? How much do I charge a client initially? Should I charge a client initially? Because I think even if we do plan to give free counseling, again, it depends on when and where we do it. And end of the day, everyone likes to earn as well because a lot of them get into this field, yes, for professional satisfaction, but then they do it to earn as well. So as per what they want, we guide them accordingly, and we take them by the hand till they learn to fly. So Born to Fly is the name of the mentorship program. So I've had a very good response, and I think it would really help a lot of young psychologists.
All right. So now, first of all, congratulations on winning the Indian Achievers Award. I really want to know that what was the feeling when you came to know that you have won the award, and who all have been your constant supporters in this journey.
Yes, Swatika, I think I was very surprised that I won this award because I was always so busy counseling and giving therapy that but then I felt so happy. I felt that wow. I mean, this is something. Achievers is something which is very well known in our business community, especially in LinkedIn and I did see a lot of people winning it, but then I'm so happy that I finally won, and I think people who've actually supported me well. I think most of them who we interact with, it's not only where we study, but I think people all around us, my colleagues and my friends from Banjara Institute, who I've been knowing for the past 1 year, who've been very supportive and helpful, who I learned a lot from. The management of Banjara, Dr. Ali, and the management team is very helpful. I sometimes learn a lot of things from my daughter as well, right? I have two daughters. So they also teach me. So somewhere or the other, even my wife, my daughter, people all around, they motivate us in some way to actually learn and give in our best. And I think that's what counts. Yeah.
So, Indian Achievers Award is conferred on people who have vast experience, and they go through a very strict scrutiny process. So, we would like to know who has been your role model and who has motivated you in the past.
Okay. Role model. Vatika, I have a lot of role models. Okay. It's not just one person. For example, I love Cliff Richard. He sings so well, but his lifestyle is so motivating to me. I love my role model is also Mother Teresa for her compassion and empathy towards others. And I guess role models, I have so many of them. But what I do is, in the end, I set my own standards, and whoever role models I have around me, it could be, I mean, my parents again were my role model because without their blessing, I think I would reach nowhere. So with all of them around me, I guess that I just take a little from everyone, the positives from all different role models I have in my life, and then set my own standards so that this actually motivates me and helps me because to correct myself, because I believe that no one is perfect, but at least if we achieve and go towards perfection, it plays out in the long run, it works in the long run. So a lot of role models, but uh, I guess I just take it one step at a time and just set my own standards to achieve.
Very well said. And before concluding this session, you know that IF is followed not only by mainstream organizations, but also those young minds who aspire to be like our achievers someday. So, what is that one message you'd like to give them?
Um, the one message I like to tell any achiever, young achiever, is to believe in themselves, plan, because sometimes the plans do not work as per what you want it exactly. But then I guess to dream and to work towards your dream, and if necessary, even modify the dream as time goes by, and believe in yourself and have hope, because all these will definitely take you a long way in achieving whatever you want to achieve in life, and be assured that you will achieve whatever you dream of. But it just takes a matter of time, and just the right effort in that direction would help you. So in my case, it did take a few years for me to actually achieve a lot of things, and I feel that I still have a lot of dreams left, but I'm still in the journey. So again, it's not a destination we reach, but I guess it's a journey which a young person can take, and which each milestones in the journey, I think they should celebrate. And life is a celebration after all. So as long as we are happy, live mindful today, and believe in ourselves, I think the sky is the limit.
And that I must say is a great piece of advice. Thank you so much for joining with us today. It was pleasure seeing
Yes.
you today virtually, and we hope that you continue to inspire people of all ages forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vatika. Thank you for your time, and thank you for having me. Thank you. Bye. Take care.